Shopping for bargains has become a national obsession. Clothes have never been more disposable.
You get that kind of buzz of like, oh, I got a bargain.
But would our passion for throwaway fashion be so strong if we knew how the clothes were really made?
It doesn't really affect me if it's been made by a 3-year-old or a 50-year-old.
To find out, 6 fashion fanatics have swapped shopping for India to make clothes for the British High Street. Amongst them are ad man Richard McIntyre.
They've called them, sweatshops, and they've said it's child labour. But I'd quite like to sort of get my own opinion of it.
Aspiring fashion designer Tara Scott.
You can know that something's going on, but if you haven't seen it, then it's almost like, is it real? Like, which truth do you believe?
And shop assistant Stacey Dooley.
I don't give it any thought. India's so far away, I don't really think.
Last week, our 6 Brits started at the top, learning to make clothes for some of the biggest names on the UK high street.
This business is serious business, no fun.
But the pressure proved too much for some.
Everything is just piling up and you just snap.
This is too stressful for me.
Now the Brits are being thrown in at the deep end to work in the unregulated Backstreet factories.
This place is my idea of hell.
This is not the fashion industry.
For these 6 Brits, things can only get tougher.
Excuse me, guys. Please. Fresh yourself up and back to work.
I'm up for just not even giving a shit about hygiene and just getting out of here as fast as possible.
But can they stay the course?
People here bosh out stuff every day and they get 12 rupees for each one. It just seems really, really unfair.
I don't think it's that bad for them. I mean, it's horrific for us.
Or will life at the cutting edge of the fashion business rip them apart at the seams?
I don't want to be here for another minute.
It's gone way too far.
This week, our 6 Brits are in West Delhi. It's a frenetic suburb of the Indian capital with dirt track roads and countless backstreet workshops.
Oh, that is wrong.
The group will be working at Stylecraft, a company that makes cheap clothes for export to UK wholesalers.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Their factory is tucked away down a narrow alley beside a cowshed. Heading up Stylecraft is Mr. Aurora.
Namaste.
Yes, dear. I'm Vinod Arora.
He's had an order from a London wholesaler for 2,000 blouses and has agreed to let our Brits work on part of the consignment.
That's what we have to make?
Yes. You will have to do everything from start to finish, each garment. It is not that you will have to stitch only one part. You will have to start the garment and finish it.
If we make a perfect piece, how much do you pay for each piece?
12 rupees for one piece will pay you.
That's like less than 10p.
Normally our tailor makes about 20 pieces a day of this style. I hope you'll be able to make at least 6.
So you're talking about 6 garments each, or 6 between the 6 of us?
No, 6 garments each. 36 garments. You'll be required to do 36 garments.
Oh, God. We got a lot of work ahead of us. When can we start?
You can start right away.
The group won't be stitching the blouses here. Mr. Aurora subcontracts the sewing to workshops dotted around the area.
Where do we go?
As the Brits head off to their new workplace, it's clear Richard isn't happy with his new surroundings.
How difficult is it? Just stick all your rubbish in like a big tip or something? Do me a favour. They're just filthmongers. This is a disgrace.
Richard McIntyre, 24, grew up on a council estate in Peterborough, but now runs his own advertising company. He believes that just like him, anyone can make a success of themselves.
I believe that people that are in extreme poverty, sort of all throughout the world, that they do have an opportunity to do something about it.
I think Richard sees things in black and white. He doesn't sort of take into consideration that sometimes it's not easy to actually better yourself.
He came to India to get a clearer picture of the reality of the Indian garment industry.
They've called them, sweatshops, and they've said it's child labour. But I'd quite like to sort of see it with my own eyes and decide what I believe, really.
He started off thinking the work was easy.
I mean, you could train a monkey to do it if I was being perfectly serious.
But he failed at both sewing and darning.
No, what did I fail on? I don't get it.
And ended up being demoted to the lowest job in the factory, doing up buttons. Now, Richard's living amongst some of the poorest workers in Delhi, and he's not impressed.
Oh, that's disgusting. I thought I was going to see India. All I've seen is a swamp. The place is a hole.
The workshop our six will be working in this week is typical of the small factories in the surrounding area. The tailors are here 24/7. They work 15 or more hours a day, then grab sleep underneath their machines.
They will find a lot of hardships. Sometimes there is no electricity, and they only save 1 or 2 bathrooms for 20 workers. Deadlines are very stressful, basically.
This is how I imagined a sweatshop to be. Just dirty, smelly, disgusting. It's just absolutely horrible.
We haven't got any toilets. We've got no toilet roll. We haven't got even a shower. It's dirty and it smells really bad.
This place is my idea of hell.
Georgina might think it's hell, but this is the reality of how many high street clothes are made. Our 6 Brits will work under the watchful eye of Rahman, one of the owners.
Check the measurement chart, bottom, front, back, armholes.
Yep.
Last week, the group were only sewing one part of each garment. Here they will have to stitch the entire blouse from scratch, a far harder challenge.
Ali, is this all right? Because it looks awful to me. Oh.
A big mistake.
That's outside, this is inside.
This is wrong. This is down, right?
Get it. So I've got to put this in there, yeah?
Okay.
Because it's quite a stretchy material. It's really quite difficult to sort of sew it straight.
You would never imagine how difficult it is. They're so clever, the sewers. Oh, God. I am really rubbish.
Profit margins for subcontractors like Rahman can be tight. As little as 40 rupees or 50 pence an item.
Shoulders, chest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Rahman needs to get the Brits up to speed quickly if he's to make a decent profit.
I mean, I'm not enjoying it. It's not what I want to do at all. I mean, I don't find any amusement or fun in stitching some fabric together. The whole sort of reason for me doing this was not because I wanted to stitch a top together, it was to learn how it's done, and there's a huge difference between learning how something's done and actually wanting to do it.
Everyone's got the no one wants to be here today because they're saying they're bored and stuff. But, this is what they do. This is the way that they work and stuff,
Our Brits haven't yet completed a single one of their 36 blouses. They decide to take a break.
The place we're working is not really nice at all. Yeah, it's a bit like a sweatshop kind of thing.
It is. It's just like a room with sewing machines.
I think the place is obviously a complete and and the accommodation is not going to be what we're used to because we're in a completely different society, but I don't think it's that bad for them. I mean, it's horrific for us.
Break over, it's back to work. And finally, the group's efforts start to pay off.
That's cool. It's right.
And after a few hours, even Georgina, the worst sewer last week, seems to be getting the hang of it.
I'm quite impressed with myself. This is the first time I've ever made a proper garment. It's the first time I've ever made something proper. My mum will be impressed with me.
think I'm getting along pretty well, actually. I'm quite enjoying this one. I've almost finished my first piece.
This is okay? Okay. Yes. I've finished one. Thank you very much.
Each Brit needs to produce 6 garments over the next 3 days. But a typical worker produces 20 garments a day to earn a livable wage of 200 rupees, or £2.50.
I've done 5 now. And this one, I'm not even kidding you, it's perfect.
With the team pleased with their progress, Tara goes to see Mr. Aurora to show him some of the 15 blouses that they've stitched so far. Tara, 21, wants to be a fashion designer, just like her mum.
My mum designs a concession range at Topshop called Tara Starlet, which she named after me, which is really girly, lovely, pretty dresses.
She thinks that working in the Indian garment industry will give her a head start in her career.
I really look forward to learning more skills because when I leave university, that's what I want to go into full-time business with my mum.
I expect her to come back as a really experienced machinist and then she could come and work like mad for me.
Last week, she would have made her mum proud, despite finding it tough at the start.
This is too stressful for me.
She ended up being so good, she was even offered a job.
I'm very happy with your hard work also. And I'm very happy with your positive thinking.
These are my bundles.
Now it's time to find out if she can impress Mr. Aurora and his daughter Smriti.
Can I have yours?
Yes.
The seam is ripping. Seam is ripping here.
Oh, yes.
There's no seam. This is Richard's. In Richard's piece, the back is medium and the front is of small size. He's mixed 2 components of 2 different sizes. And one sleeve is medium, one side sleeve is small. That is why one side is not.
That means there's going to be another one somewhere, isn't there?
Yes, another one somewhere with somebody.
The rest of the team don't fare any better.
The garment is not correct. It is twisting here, it is twisting here, it is twisting here.
Do you want her to unpick it and start again, or do you want her to
yes,
just...
she'll have to do that. This one is completely gone. It is attached completely wrong. Completely wrong.
She has to redo it.
She has to do. This garment is actually spoiled, rejected.
Okay.
Every single garment has been rejected.
I don't mind giving you more time, but bring the correct pieces.
All right then, thank you.
The garments may be cheap to produce, but they have to be top quality to make it onto the UK high street.
The quality isn't quite good enough. The ones that I've still got here need to be corrected. So I don't know, I'm hoping that people won't be disheartened by that news. And I hope that they take it all right and that the pieces that are waiting now are of a better standard, because otherwise we're all going to have to redo everything, which is not going to be fun.
Of course, they have done it very badly, but I didn't expect it. This fabric is not an easy fabric to handle. And now I have explained to her what is wrong. I hope she will be able to get it done.
Tara arrives back at the factory to relay the bad news to the group.
Hi guys!
Hi Tim!
Hi guys! How's it going? How's it been?
So how many have we done?
So far we haven't got any that are actually passable.
How many did you take over there?
Took over 5 and I've come back with 3 which all need to be altered. So, yeah.
Having heard they haven't completed a single blouse, Boss Rahman is back to make sure that they pick up the pace.
So guys, what's going on? You need to finish all the garments. So you carry on.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to work, you can work whole night.
Yeah.
Or if you want to get rest, you can sleep.
Okay.
Okay. Boys will sleep here with my boys, with my workers, and girls will sleep inside the room. Okay.
The boys will just sleep on the desk?
Yes. Yeah. No, not on desk. We will provide you the bedding.
Where do we sleep though? Just on the floor, really?
Floor, yeah.
Oh my!
I just sleep on the floor.
The Indian workers sleep on this floor every night, but Richard doesn't fancy spending even one here.
Rather than actually have an early night now, sleep with the rats and the ants and the stench. I prefer just working right through the night, just getting it done, and then just getting out of it.
With the plan set to sew through the night, the Brits head off to find dinner. Everyone, including Richard, knew that coming to India would involve living as an Indian worker. But after their total failure today, the prospect of spending any more time in the factory seems to have become too much for him.
This just isn't me at all. It's not me. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do it. I just shouldn't be here. It's just completely not me because it just infuriates me.
What we're here for is to learn about how our clothes are made, and I think that they could have done it a bit differently.
I'm not here. I don't give a how my clothes are made. It doesn't take a genius to work out that actually someone sews it somewhere. Actually, all they've done is show me a poor whole people that haven't got the intellect to spell their own names, let alone hold a conversation with me. I'm not going to come over here and just because they're Indian and I live in a Western world and people are going to say, oh, you're just rich and you've got this and you've got all these advantages, off.
Richard's offensive comments leave his co-workers speechless, but provokes one of the locals to speak out.
Going on. I'm sorry, but you should not speak something negative to our country.
Well, I wasn't speaking about your country.
Pardon me?
I wasn't talking about your country. I was talking about individuals,
okay,
regardless
Maybe
of nationality.
It's your perception.
No, it's not my perception. That is what we were talking about. You've heard half a conversation.
It's a matter of your talk in your hotel room.
I'm not a racist person. I wasn't not liking them because they're a different coloured skin to me or because they're a different nationality. I was not liking them because I've made a judgment on their personality, and I don't like the people I've met.
If something related to my own person, my own country, well, I would definitely.
Okay, well that's fine, but was I talking about you? No. Was I referring to your country? No. So go away.
Why? Why? You should also go away. I mean, I am not saying that.
What?
You're talking something negative to my country.
I was simply saying that I've met some people just the same as you're entitled to meet me and go away later on and say, I think he was a but you're not allowed to turn around and say, I think he was a because he's white and because he's English.
This is my own personal feelings. That's the reason I've interrupted
That's
you.
fine. I understand.
But you should not feel anything bad about it.
No, okay, that's perfectly fine.
Taking you off your
okay,
please look
cheers. What am I doing here?
Richard's sudden tirade has left everyone shell-shocked.
I'm just exhausted now from that. That was just really scary. I've never seen Richard react like that ever, and I was just a bit frightened, really.
When one person is talking abusive language with our nation, with our government, with our people, with our culture, I felt really bad about it. Maybe you have felt bad about certain people in India, but everybody is not like that.
The Brits had hoped the meal tonight would be a chance for them to regroup, but instead it's thrown them completely off course. As they make their way back to the factory, Richard decides life at the cutting edge of the fashion business has become too much.
I don't want to be here for another minute. It's cold. It's making me feel... It's been physically sick because of the stench.
Richard's only been in India for 10 days, but it seems his adventure may be over.
You going home?
Don't go, mate. No, I've got to go. It's just everything's really irritating me.
It's been a catastrophe. It's been an absolute horror show. I think that when we all sort of started this, everyone was sort of, just really excited because everyone's sort of, really excited about doing this. The novelty's worn off. We're 10 days in now. The novelty has worn off and it's all just spilled over. I think it's gone way too far.
Richard has had a really difficult couple of days. I think we're all going to come across really difficult challenges, and I think this is Richard's challenge now.
Later, Richard reflects on his negative view of the Indian workers he's met.
I tend to sort of wear my heart on my sleeve in a sense that I'm a very honest person, and if I don't think something's right, I will just tell you that. And I think that it's not done me any favours. It's clear to me now that I have very different viewpoints to other people with regards to this. When I see people in poverty, the first thing that happens is it doesn't break my heart. I don't instantly feel sympathy for them. I don't want to drag them out of it. I question why they're in poverty and could they have done something about it themselves. People may say that that's a harsh view on stuff, but it's just how I am. Every day that I'm here, it's just getting on top of me more and more.
Exhausted, emotionally drained, and little closer to their goal of 36 completed blouses than when they started, the group bed down amongst the workers for their first night on a factory floor. It's 8 a.m. the next morning, and workshop co-owner Pradyuman arrives to wake everyone up.
Excuse me, guys. Good morning. It's time we get back to work. 30-minute shop.
It's freezing.
It's just the starting of winters. Wait till it gets 2 degrees.
We can't have a wash because of there's no sink. There's no tap and there's no shower. So my plan is just to get changed and use the baby wipes.
I'm up for just not even giving a about hygiene for a few hours and just getting out of here as fast as possible.
You have to do your shoes up when you go to the bathroom because the wee splashes on your feet.
I'd prefer to be somewhere where they had a shower and a nice bed because I hate camping, and to me, this is camping. Complaining about it's not going to do anything, is it? I might as well just embrace it and just get on with it and just do it, but it just can't be asked.
There's only 2 days left, and the team will have to work relentlessly if they are to hit their target of 36 blouses. But with last night's events hanging over them, no one is in the mood for sewing.
It just really kicked off last night, big time, and Richard was so angry. Richard just says whatever he thinks. You know, just have a bit of respect and stuff. Because I think if I was in England, if I was in Nando's and someone was like, someone Indian or not English was like, I hate this country, it's disgusting, really shouting in a restaurant, I'd probably be a bit like, what are you doing here then? Go home.
Last night, Richard was determined to quit, but in the cold light of day, he's having second thoughts.
I don't really know what's best, to be honest. I just kind of feels like a bad dream, but I want to just wake up from it, but I know that it's not really like that, so I'm not sure if by sort of just going home, whether I'm just being quite naive by thinking, okay, I can just go home and everything will just go away. Whereas I know it won't. You know, I'm sort of part of this experience now, and I'm not sure that I can just walk away from it. I'm not sure that that's the right thing to do.
Confused about his future, he decides to consult the rest of the group.
Obviously, you know, yesterday I was sort of said that I was probably going to leave. I just thought it'd be a good idea before I go, or you know, if I do decide to go in the end, if we just sort of had a pretty open sort of discussion. I know sometimes the way I express my views and stuff, I'm quite a passionate person in sort of everything that I do, and in the way that I articulate that to, you know, sometimes not necessarily the best sort of way, but have I sort of offended anybody with, you know, in my mannerisms when I've been expressing things or in anything that I've said?
I've been offended on a couple of occasions. I just get offended when people are like aggressive, or if there's just like unnecessary aggro, like it kind of upsets me, it makes me uneasy and uncomfortable.
Like sometimes, you know, you think really, like, you react and, you know, you have this whole like sort of rant, and we all can rant and we have our opinions, but sometimes I'm frightened that you're going to say something that might tarnish you as a person.
Okay, but if that's my view, wouldn't you want me to express it?
Of course I want you to express it, but kind of like calm down before you kind of like go off into a bit where you say something that you might regret.
You were frustrated. I get like that sometimes. You get bent up and it's almost like you don't, where's your release going to come from? We're away from, we're back home at the moment. It's like certain things, as you were saying, like going to the gym, playing football, it's a release for us. You know, vent up anger. You know, you get kind of stressed out in work and stuff like that. You use your social time to release your stresses, but we don't do that here. There's nothing for us to do. I think you realise deep down what bit was probably wrong of it or whatever, but you only learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, I think that if we can just snap you out of being a bit negative and start being a bit positive, I think that it's going to we'll just completely turn around and have a really good time.
I think that's what I'm thinking more now, after sort of even just chatting to you guys now, and think that, like I said, I'm changing my mind somewhat in a sense that if I just went home now, I've only seen, this much, and I think that actually I kind of owe it to myself, see a different side of it.
With Richard deciding to stay, it's back to business as usual in the workshop. With 36 blouses to complete by tomorrow, everyone needs to put the events of last night behind them. The group makes steady progress, but things are going slowly. Suddenly, to add to their frustration, the entire electrical supply packs up. Work in the factory grinds to a halt.
The power's gone, so the sewing machines aren't working because it's got no power. We've got to do 36 tops. Everyone's got the arm. It's not good.
And to make matters worse for the Brits, Mr. Aurora's daughter has arrived for a spot check.
Where's Tara? Tara, can I have a word with you? Yes.
Yesterday, she rejected every single blouse they'd stitched. She's keen to see if the blouses they've sewn since are an improvement.
I think this one's marked because it's got the binding in it.
Things start off surprisingly well.
Who's done the binding? You've done the binding on the shoulder? That was a very good effort, I have to say.
Thank you very much.
Actually, excellent effort. I would say A+. Woo! Yes. I'm not even sure that's marks.
Mark might have got an A+, but not everyone's work is up to the high standards demanded by her clients in the UK.
Okay, hear it. This has a little problem. His binding is stretched out. His edges are coming off. This should not be happening.
And some of the sewing is even worse than yesterday.
Both arms, both sleeves have to sit exactly identically. This garment has a problem with the armhole. The sleeves are getting puffy here. The armhole has actually gotten stretched. It is getting puffy all the way.
Did you know that puffy arms are actually in at the moment?
Your puffy arms are not in from here. You stretch the sleeve a little.
Yeah.
Read with. All right. Mark, you've done a major problem. You've attached the wrong side of the garment. Okay, now I understand that you people have completed 7 garments among yourself. So that's another 29 to go. And I want to see good quality garments from you people. So off you people back to work.
Thank you.
It's been another frustrating inspection for the group. Mr. Aurora's daughter has just discarded over half their new blouses.
We've just had so many rejected that that whole part there was just stuff rejected, which is probably about 20 different things. Just a bit frustrating.
There's actually a lot of work to be done. Till now, there's not much progress. Only 7 finished garments. By the mid-afternoon, is not much work done. They actually have a lot of work to do to finish everything, and they have to get going fast. If they want to leave, they have to get going fast.
Trapped in a vicious cycle of sewing and rejection, it's time to fire up the emergency generator and get back to the machines. The Brits have got 29 blouses still to stitch and just 24 hours to do it in.
Here we go again.
She's showing me how to make the sleevey bit, because I keep getting it wrong.
With a little extra help from their fellow workers, the Brits finally start to get the hang of it.
Ah, cool.
And the number of completed blouses steadily increases.
Got told off before because here you had to have it perfect, and now it's completely perfect.
This one's almost finished. Mark's one's almost finished, Georgina's one's almost finished, so that'll give us 24, so 12 more.
The group continues to work long into the night, finishing another 5 garments. And with their total now at 29, Mark, Tara and Stacey decide to call it a night.
Oh, I'll eat a bit of leg.
While Georgina joins tailor Sanjay for dinner.
I am just about to eat heart. No, kidney. I've just eaten heart. This is kidney. This guy just told me it's cat, but I've been assured that it's chicken, so here we go. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes in it. It's good. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Yeah, where they eat like willies and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hardcore. This is where these guys eat and sleep every night. Is this what you normally eat? Yeah?
Yes.
This is what they normally eat every night. It tastes good.
Yes.
Many of the workers in this factory are migrants who have travelled thousands of miles from the poorer northern regions of the country. They send almost all the money they earn back to their struggling families.
This is your business, isn't it?
This is my business, yes.
Keen to discover more, Georgina sits down with Praduman, the English-speaking factory co-owner.
Obviously, your workers, they sleep on the floors here. Do you not sometimes feel bad for them for sleeping on the floor?
Yes, I do agree with you. But you see, in case they wish to spend more on their luxuries, they are most welcome. It's their money, how they spend it. But back home, the needs are more.
Yeah.
That's why they prefer not spending on their luxuries. They prefer sending it back home. Because they all have families to be supported back home.
And do they get paid for each garment that
For
they
each
make?
garment they produce, they get paid.
How much do they get for each garment?
Each garment has a rate attached to it. It's different for different garments. It's different per piece. If it's a simple piece, it could go up to like 10 rupees per piece.
So obviously the workers, if they get in 10 rupees per item, then that works out at 8p English money. Yeah. See, the thing I'm struggling with the most is the fact that obviously these things that are being made, obviously, the workers are getting paid like 8 pence for them. And say if we take like, I don't know, a normal garment like this, if I wanted to go buy this in a shop, then it would probably cost me about £10. So that's the bit that I'm sort of struggling with, the fact that obviously us as, the UK, we're paying people like yourselves to get their workers to make it for us. And then obviously we're paying you lot stupid amounts to do it. I just think that it could be done, so much better. It's just, it just really infuriates me.
Richard, too, has been struggling to understand why the workers accept their situation. He decides to quiz 45-year-old tailor Ali on his circumstances.
Do you feel you have an opportunity to get an education, if you want one, to study outside of work?
He says yes, I could go to school right now, but I can't afford it. I'd rather pay for my kids' education so that they can have a better life.
So you can't, there is the opportunity, but you can't afford to do it. How much does it cost how much does it cost to send yourself to school sort of in the evenings or outside of work?
I would prefer to earn money and work longer hours and make sure my kids get a better education and can go further in life. He says my life is pretty much over now.
I don't understand. I don't understand. There is night school. You don't know how much it costs. You've got a job to try and provide for your kids, but you've already said that having an education would give you a better life. I don't understand why he's not tried. Why have you never even looked into going to night school? You could do it outside of work. You could study outside of work. It might be affordable, and you might be able to give your children an even better life.
He says he works from 9 in the morning to 10, sometimes 12 at night. And after that, he wants to go home, spend some time with his children. And, you know, the money he earns in the day, sometimes they're ill, he needs to take them to the doctor. So to ensure, you know, he spends time with them and they have a better life, he hasn't looked into night school.
To be honest, I think it's very commendable. He's effectively sacrificing his life for the benefit of his children. I mean, it may be as, you know, made me feel perhaps a little bit less harsh. I mean, perhaps the opportunities don't exist, or the opportunities are extremely difficult to come by. It's not a case of just sort of hard work, but the opportunity, it's extremely difficult for these people to get an education, because ultimately that's what they need, what he said, to improve their life. I understand now that it is more difficult.
It's been a roller coaster of a day for our Brits. But tomorrow, Mr. Aurora is expecting 36 export quality blouses. As things stand, he may be very disappointed. It's the group's third day of workshop life, and with the deadline for their consignment just 4 hours away, Pradyuman is back to make sure everyone is awake and ready for work.
Good morning. It's time to work. I know your bread. Come on, please. Still sleeping?
No, I'm getting up now.
Out, please. Remember, it's 12 o'clock is our deadline. You still have a lot of work to do.
Do you want to do it to this one as well? Come on, I'll help you. Come on.
Is that clear? Loud and clear? I can hear it.
It may be payday today, but for some, morale is at an all-time low.
Oh, I need a toilet again.
If I'm meant to be a third night, I'm going to have my credit cards back and I'm booking myself into an hotel. I can't stay any longer.
Like, why am I working for only 60 pence? It's not that, even less than that. It's ridiculous.
I've got no energy. Like, I do want to go somewhere else. I'm fed up, but I can't be arsed anymore. My heart has just completely gone out of it, especially because every single one I've done has been rejected and it's just been crap, so I can't be arsed.
Some of the Indian workers are less than impressed with the Brits' attitude.
काम नहीं कर रहे हैं जैसे कुछ सो रहे हैं अभी भी सो रहे हैं कुछ लोग आराम कर रहे हैं अगर अच्छे से काम करेंगे तो निकल पाएंगे अदरवाइज तो मुझे लगता है आज का दिन भी पूरा लग जाएगा उसमें
It's 9:15 before the Brits finally emerge and realise that the quicker they work, the quicker they can leave.
It's a beautiful day, but I'm stuck inside for the millionth time. Working 9 till 5. How I hate this job.
If we all make one perfect, then everything's okay. So we just have to do one last one, and then we can get out of here.
But with Tara enforcing strict quality control, achieving their quota is far from easy.
Rich, 2 of these have been rejected so far.
2 of them are no good.
No good.
This all needs to be unpicked. So that whole right side needs to be done again, basically. I'd chuck this one in the bin, to be honest. In total, over the last 2 days, I reckon we've made easily like about 50, but it's just so many of them get rejected. It's almost like impossible.
And Tara isn't the only one finding it hard today.
I'm really enjoying it. I don't want to be like, I am really, really enjoying it. It's just so different. And I think I didn't really probably realise that it would be so different.
20-year-old Stacey is a high street shopping fanatic.
I love, 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 love fashion. I just really enjoy all different types of trends, and I just love hanging out at the shops and buying the world.
Stacey could go out at 8 o'clock in the morning and still be shopping at 8 o'clock at night.
This one, I love it. I think it looks really Indian-y.
She came to India knowing it would be tough.
I think I'll be shocked the way people have to work. I don't think it's going to be very glamorous at all. I think we're all going to look like dirtbags, sweating our pants off in the sweatshops. But I don't mind hard work.
And despite struggling on the production line last week,
Are you ready for the worst pocket you've ever seen in your life?
she refused to quit.
I don't want to stay, but I know I have to because they've been teaching me the past 3 days of their time, so I just got to try and do a bit more. Auntie?
This week, with the pressure on, she's found a novel way of ensuring that her work is up to scratch.
Auntie, I've got a plan. Both sleeves, you attach.
No.
Come on! Bunty, I'm so tired. Please. Remember you said your wife wanted a mascara?
Yes?
Your wife, mascara?
Yeah.
She can have mine if you do this with me.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Come on, Bunty. She'll love you forever.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Definitely not cheating. Absolutely not cheating because I've done every other blouse myself. They've just helped me, but this one I'm only asking because it's got to be perfect, else we'll fail. Because we've only got 45 minutes left. So if I do this wrong, then someone's going to have to alter it. I don't think it's cheating. Do you?
With their 12 o'clock deadline looming and their target of 36 blouses in sight, the Brits pull together for one final effort.
Sugar chick.
Ali, another one done.
Last bit.
Really got it down to a T. The only thing is, Rich, you need to stretch it as you sew it a bit more because it's going to pull. Yeah, we're on 33. I've just got to overlock Mark's and Stacey's. That's 35. And then Rich just needs to do that last stitch. And then I have to overlock that, and then we're done. That's 36.
Having hit their target, it's a quick march across town to see their boss, Mr. Aurora. He'll decide whether the blouses are good enough for him to export and how much the group will be paid. But if he thinks there are too few blouses of high street quality, he could send them back to start again.
Thing is, I don't want to be in there another night. I'm starting to feel really, really like disgusting and itchy.
Babe, look at the state of my
That is terrible. I don't think it's. You know what? No one's feeling good. We obviously can't fully immerse ourselves with the workers because we're so used to a different lifestyle. You know, this is what they've always known. Whereas we're not used to that. We're getting an insight, but that doesn't mean we want to get sick as well.
Hello. How are you?
I'm feeling everybody is feeling asleep.
Yeah, we're very tired.
I told yesterday and I don't stay. Everybody enjoyed doing it?
No.
It was a bit of a hard work.
Yeah.
At least you know now that how much hard work is involved when you make a garment.
You've either got it or you don't. I definitely don't.
This is the pile of the pieces you have done correctly, and this is the pile of the pieces you have done wrong. We gave you a target of 36 pieces total you have to give us correct. While you have given us only 15 correct pieces. And into 12 rupees per piece, you have earned 180 rupees. 180 rupees total for 6 persons. It means it is 30 rupees only per person.
Oh my God. 30 rupees each.
30 rupees each.
That's 20p.
No, it is 40p.
Mr. Aurora?
Yes.
You know how much 40p, that can get us in England?
A packet of crisps.
It used to be a chocolate bar, but now even chocolate bars have gone up.
How many do your workers normally make?
They would have made something like 400 rupees per person.
Which is how much?
£4.
400 rupees is something
£4
like
in 2 days.
5 pounds. 5 pounds.
That's ridiculous. That is.
The way you think about it though, we've done 15 between us. The guys that would have been working would have done 20 each a day. The only thing it looks bad on us is because obviously we done 15 over 2 days between 6 of us.
But we're not professional tailors.
Exactly, we're not.
Yeah.
And to be
I will
honest,
not say you have done a bad job, but still you have done very little.
Which is what?
This is 180 rupees.
Okay.
Spend it like as it is very hard-earned money.
Thank you very much.
Please come over.
Thank you.
I wouldn't really call it a living wage. I would more rather call it a survival wage, because they don't live off that. Like, they don't go out for dinner and they don't go out shopping and they don't live with that. They just survive with that. So it makes them not die, that wage.
My heart goes out to them, it really does. It really just makes me feel so selfish. Because they're doing it for their families. I mean, most of them are just sending the money back to put their children through education, to put food on the table. I mean, they've basically cut off their own lives to give lives to someone else, and I just think that's amazing.
Well, my mum is a seamstress. She makes clothes. She has done since she was younger than me. And I don't know, like when she makes something, I'm like, wow. Like, she made me the most amazing dress for my birthday. And it's like, people here bosh out stuff every day that's just as well made as that. And they get 12 rupees for each one. It just seems really, really unfair, like they're being really cheated.
So far, this group of Brits have spent 2 weeks working in the Indian garment industry, experiencing the reality behind how their clothes are made.
This is too stressful for me.
This place is my idea of hell.
But the story of throwaway fashion goes way beyond what they've seen so far. Feeding the factories with the raw materials they need are thousands of cotton labourers who work under tougher conditions for even less pay. If the Brits thought life in Delhi was shocking, nothing will prepare them for what's coming up next.
Don't shout at me, please. Don't shout in my face.
But before the group sets off on the next stage of their journey, they get to enjoy a few home comforts and spend a night in a hotel. Having slept on a factory floor for 2 nights, it's a welcome relief.
I'm so happy. I nearly cried when we found out we were coming here.
Good, I like this room.
Because I get to have a shower and to sleep in a proper bed. Yeah. And I get to watch telly as well. Oh.
You wouldn't believe how much I'm just so grateful of chairs and a toilet and a sink and a tap. It's great. It's just marvellous. I'm really made up.
I'm gonna have a shower, and then I'm gonna go have something to eat, and then I'm gonna have another shower, and then I'm gonna have another shower, and then I'm gonna have another shower and some ice cream, and then I'll probably go to bed. This is just heaven compared to sleeping on the factory floor.
The Brits might be glad to be back in the land of showers and duvets, but they haven't forgotten the workers they've left behind, for whom tonight will be just another evening on a factory floor.
It kind of hit home today how kind of miserable their existence is. But I just feel so happy to be here. This hotel is so nice. How do I tell room service?
It's just weird. This is only a short drive, well, half an hour from where we've been, and we've been staying in like squalor, just complete filth. And now we're just in like a lovely building with food and water.
they were in the same clothes every day. It's quite sad in that sense because they're going to sleep in the same clothes that they've worn the day before, and they're waking up and they're just starting work again.
I don't think it's right for people to live like that. I think, it's everyone's right to have a shower and have a proper bathroom and clean facilities and, a proper bed. But unfortunately, they don't have it, but they don't know anything better. So
what can you do?
It's 6 a.m. and the 6 Brits are leaving Delhi to continue on their journey to find out how their clothes are made. The group are travelling to Haryana, an agricultural state 300 miles west of Delhi, to work as cotton pickers. And just like the thousands of migrant workers who flock to the harvest each season, they're travelling third class aboard a packed Indian train.
This is just my idea of hell. The smell is just unbearable.
What was that? Oh my God, what was that?
This is the most horrific experience.
Yeah, it's really not nice. Take me to England.
A few hours into the journey, Stacey decides to brave the toilet.
There's poo there. Oh Lord. Sorry. Oh my God.
But the toilets aren't the only thing upsetting her. None of the cotton pickers aboard this train have ever ventured outside India, and the sight of 6 Brits in their carriage is causing a stir.
It's just completely and utterly unnecessary. What I don't understand.
Fortunately, a rare English-speaking passenger is able to explain the locals' curiosity.
I think it's the first time in life whenever I saw any foreigner in this train. So they haven't seen any white people.
Why are you more educated than the other people? So your family had money to give you an education?
We don't have much money, but I'm working with a Australian company that pay good salary, basically.
Why can't they get an education? Is there not the opportunity? I know that they don't have a lot of money.
They don't have good money for the education. There are a lot of population in our country and income is very low. So not every family can afford a education. They can't even have a proper food.
Are people in India angry at their government?
They are angry, but they have no option. What they can do?
Can the people not help themselves? Is there no way for the poor people to help themselves?
They can't. They can't basically.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I've always sort of believed that everyone's faced with a choice in life, but it's coming across more and more now that the more people I'm speaking to, that maybe I was wrong initially. I mean, I thought that these people actually had a choice to, to get themselves out of poverty, but kind of appears that actually they don't. Their choice is as limited to, work a day, get some food and live for the next, or just don't work the day and die. And I don't think that's a choice that anybody should have to be faced with. There you go. It'll do.
7 hours later, the Brits reach the end of the line. Few Europeans have ever ventured this far into Haryana.
It's a bit like a ghost town, something like from the Wild West or something, it feels like.
But the cotton plantations are still 22 miles away. So alongside the other migrant workers, they board a local bus.
This is quite possibly the worst bus journey I've ever experienced in my life.
It's kind of like sitting in one spot and being hit on the head with a frying pan repeatedly.
If they thought life in Delhi was tough, the idea of making their clothes in rural India is filling them with dread.
Look outside. Look outside.
I just think it's going to be horrible. You're going to make us sleep in a mud hut, I know it.
Coming up next time.
Get up fast.
The 6 Brits move into the cotton belt.
I've worked about an hour, probably picking that for about 7.5p.
It makes me itch and sneeze and gives me a headache.
To take on the most physically challenging job in the fashion business.
This job is the most hard work that I've ever done in my life.
They'll have to survive on their own.
Oh my God, no way am I staying here.
And live off the workers' wages.
Excuse me, you've just ripped me off.
Can we pay you 30 now?
No.
And then 20 in the morning?
Money.
But when things start to come apart at the seams...
Absolutely.
Who do you think you're speaking to? Well, have a bit of respect.
I've never met any boys that immature.
Gets worse. Great.
Our 6 discover that life at the cutting edge of high street fashion costs more than they could ever imagine.